Yo, welcome to the Summer Splash 6 News Desk. I'm Freddie Fishman. Let's get into the news of the day. Summer Splash 6 events started off with a multitude of casual games, including party games, Minecraft mini-games, trivia, scrimmages, and industry panel discussions. Summer Splash's weekend of tournaments kicked off on Friday, August 7th with Mario Kart, as 25 racers competed for prizes from StarTech.com and Energy for the top 3 spots. 25 races filtered out the racers based on points, giving us Ghost at the top with 124 points. Counter-Strike 2 started out their rounds on Friday as well, with the soldiers of the Viet Minh rolling through the upper brackets, defeating the Coke Zero enthusiasts in round 3, only to find Coke Zero in the grand finals to reverse their fortune and defeat the soldiers in game 3. In Marvel Rivals, 18 teams competed, with CSU Long Beach marching through the upper brackets past Cal Poly Pomona, UC San Diego, and UC Santa Cruz before being stopped by the number 1 seed 1 millisecond. UC Santa Cruz stopped CSU Long Beach in the lower bracket final, but Santa Cruz just couldn't find a way around 1 millisecond, who claimed the championship 3-0. Relatively new to the esports scene, Deadlock is only available through Steam and by invite. 2 teams of 6 fight to destroy each other's patron gods in this alternative urban fantasy in early 20th century New York. 8 teams signed up for Summer Splash 6 and the action was hot. The top 2 seeds ended up in the upper semifinals, with IVRD edging out BSOS 1-0. BSOS came through the lower bracket finals against Deadlocked In and reverse swept IVRD 2-0 in the grands.
Vsauce going for a 2-0 sweep. 2 dominant wins coming out for Vsauce here. That will be a grand finals victory.
In Overwatch 2, teams Ashen and Horseplay ended up in the grand finals after Ashen defeated Horseplay in round 3 in the upper brackets, having Horseplay fight through the lower bracket to meet them again in the grands. Horseplay then swept Ashen in the grand finals 3-0. Let's take a look at some of the action.
Being able to push it a little bit more comfortably, especially and Fish with absolutely great shots. Oh my! I mean, just the longevity you have. Oh my God!
Wait,
Forget
he
what
hit
I'm
that?
saying, but oh dang!
Oh, a little bit of a thing.
Heal and make sure, like, hey, you gotta go back to your support. You can't be in space again. Fish would definitely.
Ooh, but the
good
Deadeye.
time, the Deadeye, dude!
Wow.
Bang!
Okay.
Dude.
Oh, shoot. I mean, what a
little bit of
revenge run. You know, with the push, only 10 meters left. They do have to look for the touchdown to point. They're going to go onto the Mog. They're going to try to charge onto the point, but with that, he's going to booped off by the Lucio, and Horseplay wins the push map. And then Horseplay to 3-0 sweep.
In Teamfight Tactics, the 1v1 League of Legends auto battler, pitting individual players head-to-head with teams built of 7 character units, 39 players fought in 2 days of multiple rounds, accumulating points. Plaz fought their way to 3rd place with 17 points, Nisi topped that with 19 points for 2nd, and Protocol took the crown with 22 points for 1st. In League of Legends, 22 teams took part, and Riftbound Addicts dominated the upper brackets to meet Hour Zero Esports in the grand finals. Exceptional teamwork and key plays from Corey Time and PhD secured a final victory for Riftbound Addicts, winning the series 3-1. The last of the 8 tournaments finishing this year's Summer Splash events was the ever-popular Valorant, with 28 teams competing for the victory title. After 3 days of matches, it was the number 5 seed Penn State facing the number 3 seed Team Chili's of San Diego State, with Team Chili's taking home the victory. Here's the action from the last round.
That Chamber ult online, they have a couple ults online. Just Mystic probably takes that aggro.
Hard push from PSU. What that's spotted out by Chili's once again. It goes a little bit better for PSU this time around. 5-4 Astad lands a headshot onto Peach Season. And so it's a 2v1 necessary, but it's not enough. PSU White can't quite convert, and Chili's are your Summer Splash 6 Valorant champions.
That was a crazy final round there.
Well, that does it for this year's Summer Splash News Desk. Thanks for watching. See you next time.